Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're just joining us, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on Stoic wisdom to guide you through life's ups and downs. And for our returning community members, it's great to have you back. Also, if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people. Let's cut to the chase. Do you ever feel like you're on a financial roller coaster, tossed around by every economic headline, every market fluctuation, every unexpected bill? Does the constant uncertainty of the economy leave you feeling anxious, stressed, and maybe even a little powerless when it comes to your financial future? You're working hard, trying to be responsible, but it often feels like external forces are constantly threatening to derail your financial stability. In today's world, economic anxieties are almost as common as breathing. We're bombarded with news about inflation, recessions, market crashes, and job insecurity. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose confidence in your ability to navigate these turbulent financial waters. But what if there was a way to cultivate an unshakable financial confidence, a way to weather any economic storm with inner peace and resilience? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. We're turning to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to uncover 6 powerful mindset shifts that can transform your relationship with money and empower you to thrive no matter what the economy throws your way. This isn't about get-rich-quick schemes or ignoring financial realities. It's about building a solid foundation of inner strength and Stoic principles that will give you true financial confidence regardless of external circumstances. Throughout this video, we'll delve into each of these 6 Stoic mindset shifts, and I really want to hear from you. As we discuss each point, please share your own experiences, insights, and questions in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn from each other and apply these Stoic principles to our financial lives. Ready to build unshakable financial confidence? Let's dive in. 1. Practice detachment from outcomes. Focus on the process. Let's start with a core Stoic principle: detachment from outcomes. Now, this might sound counterintuitive when we're talking about finances. After all, aren't we supposed to be focused on achieving specific financial outcomes, saving for retirement, buying a home, reaching certain income levels? Yes, setting financial goals is important, and working diligently towards them is crucial. However, the Stoics understood a profound truth. We cannot control everything that happens in the external world. The economy is a complex and dynamic system, influenced by countless factors beyond our individual control. Market fluctuations, interest rate changes, unexpected global events, these are all external forces that can impact our financial results, regardless of how hard we work or how carefully we plan. Becoming overly attached to specific financial outcomes can lead to immense stress and disappointment when things don't go exactly as planned, which they often don't. Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from being fixated on the outcome to mastering the process. What does this mean in practical terms? It means focusing on making sound financial decisions based on wisdom and virtue day in and day out. It means diligently following a well-thought-out financial plan, practicing prudent spending habits, and continuously learning and improving our financial knowledge. These are the things within our control. When we focus on the process, on acting virtuously and making wise choices, we can find peace and satisfaction regardless of the immediate financial results. We accept that external factors may influence outcomes and that success in the conventional sense is not always guaranteed. Our true measure of success becomes our commitment to living virtuously and making the best decisions we can with what we have. This detachment from specific outcomes doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent. It means we find our strength and confidence in our own actions and character, rather than in the unpredictable tides of fortune. So, how does the idea of detaching from outcomes resonate with you in your financial life? Is it challenging to let go of specific financial expectations? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's discuss how we can practically apply this Stoic principle to cultivate greater financial peace. 2. Control your reactions to market volatility. Our second Stoic mindset shift is about controlling our reactions to market volatility. If you've ever checked your investment portfolio during a market downturn, you know how easily emotions can take over. The stock market, by its very nature, is unpredictable. Fluctuations, both up and down, are a normal part of investing. Yet for many, these market swings trigger intense emotional responses: fear, panic, greed, and euphoria. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the external events like market volatility, we absolutely can control our reactions to those events. Epictetus famously said, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things." This is profoundly relevant to our financial lives. A market downturn in itself is just a market downturn. It's our judgment about that downturn, our interpretation of it as a catastrophe, a personal failure, or a sign of impending doom that causes us distress. Emotional reactions to market volatility often lead to poor financial decisions. Panic selling during a downturn driven by fear can lock in losses and derail long-term investment strategies. Conversely, irrational exuberance during market booms can lead to chasing risky investments and ignoring fundamental principles. Stoicism calls us to cultivate inner resilience, to build what Marcus Aurelius called our inner citadel, a place of reason and calm amidst external chaos. To control our reactions to market volatility, we need to practice emotional regulation and cultivate a long-term perspective. This means educating ourselves about market cycles, understanding that downturns are normal and cyclical can reduce fear. Sticking to a well-diversified long-term investment strategy. Avoid making impulsive changes based on short-term market movements. Focusing on the fundamentals. Remember your long-term financial goals and the underlying reasons for your investment strategy. Practicing mindfulness and emotional awareness. Recognize when emotions are clouding your judgment and take a step back before making any decisions. By mastering our reactions to market volatility, we gain a significant degree of financial confidence. We are no longer tossed around by the waves of market sentiment, but instead we remain anchored to our Stoic principles and our long-term financial plan. How do you typically react to market volatility? Have you ever made financial decisions based on fear or panic? What strategies do you find helpful for staying calm and rational during market fluctuations? Share your experiences and tips in the comments. 3. Focus on building assets, not just accumulating wealth. Our third Stoic mindset shift encourages us to focus on building assets, not just accumulating wealth. In our society, the pursuit of wealth is often equated with simply accumulating money, having a large bank account, a high net worth, and expensive possessions. While accumulating wealth can be a part of financial security, Stoicism invites us to consider a more sustainable and virtuous approach. Building assets. What's the difference? Accumulating wealth can be passive. It might involve inheriting money, winning the lottery, or simply saving a portion of your income. Building assets, on the other hand, is a more active and intentional process focused on creating sources of long-term value and income. Assets can take many forms. Financial assets, investments in stocks, bonds, real estate, or businesses that generate returns over time. Human capital, developing valuable skills, knowledge, and expertise that increase your earning potential and career opportunities. Business assets, creating or investing in businesses that generate income and create value for others. Intellectual property, creating content, inventions, or creative works that can generate income and have lasting value. Focusing on building assets aligns with Stoic principles of virtue and self-reliance. It's about taking proactive steps to create financial security through your own efforts and ingenuity, rather than simply passively accumulating money. Building assets provides a more sustainable form of financial confidence because it's based on your own capabilities and the value you create, rather than solely on external market conditions or luck. Furthermore, building assets often involves contributing value to others. Starting a business, developing valuable skills, or investing in productive enterprises can create jobs, provide goods and services, and contribute to the overall economy. This aligns with the Stoic virtue of justice and our duty to contribute to the common good. Are you primarily focused on accumulating wealth, or are you actively building assets? What types of assets are you currently building or considering building? Share your thoughts and strategies for asset building in the comments below. Let's explore how we can shift our focus towards creating sustainable financial security. 4. Practice generosity and giving. Our fourth Stoic mindset shift might seem surprising in a discussion about finances. Practice generosity and giving. In a world often driven by self-interest and the pursuit of personal gain, Stoicism reminds us of the importance of virtue, including generosity and compassion. Giving back to others is not just a nice thing to do. It's a fundamental aspect of living a virtuous and fulfilling life, and it can surprisingly enhance our financial confidence. How can generosity boost financial confidence? Firstly, giving back to others fosters a sense of gratitude and perspective. When we focus on helping those less fortunate than ourselves, it can help us put our own financial challenges into perspective. It reminds us of what we do have, rather than constantly focusing on what we lack. This cultivates contentment and reduces financial anxiety. Secondly, generosity fosters a sense of purpose and meaning. Money in itself is just a tool. It gains true meaning when it's used to support our values and contribute to something larger than ourselves. Giving to causes we care about, volunteering our time, or simply helping those in need can provide a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends material wealth. This inner sense of purpose can be a powerful source of resilience and confidence, even in the face of financial challenges. Thirdly, generosity can strengthen our social connections. Acts of kindness and giving build stronger relationships with others and foster a sense of community. These social connections can be invaluable sources of support, both emotionally and practically, during difficult times, including financial hardships. Stoic generosity isn't about reckless spending or giving beyond our means. It's about intentional and virtuous giving that aligns with our values and contributes to the well-being of others. It could be donating to charities, supporting local communities, helping family members in need, or simply offering our time and skills to those who could benefit. Do you currently practice generosity in your financial life? What are some causes or ways of giving back that resonate with you? How do you think generosity can contribute to financial confidence and a more virtuous life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. 5. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Our fifth Stoic mindset shift is crucial in our social media-saturated world. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Social media often presents a curated and often unrealistic picture of other people's lives, including their financial lives. We see highlight reels of luxury vacations, expensive purchases, and seemingly effortless success. Comparing our own financial situation to these curated images can lead to envy, dissatisfaction, and even poor financial decisions driven by a desire to keep up with the Joneses. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on our own inner progress and our own virtuous path, rather than measuring ourselves against external standards or the perceived successes of others. Each person's financial journey is unique, influenced by different circumstances, opportunities, and choices. Comparing ourselves to others is not only unproductive, it's also often based on incomplete and misleading information. Envy and comparison can lead to financial anxiety and poor decision-making in several ways. Lifestyle inflation. trying to emulate the spending habits of others even if it's not financially sustainable for you. Risky investments, chasing quick gains or hot investments in an attempt to catch up with perceived winners. Dissatisfaction and unhappiness, constantly feeling inadequate or behind, even if you are making solid financial progress on your own terms. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our own internal standards of virtue and excellence. Are we living in accordance with our values? Are we making wise and prudent financial decisions? Are we making progress towards our own financial goals? These are the questions that truly matter. Celebrate your own progress, no matter how small it may seem in comparison to others. Focus on your own journey and cultivate contentment with your own path. Do you find yourself comparing your financial situation to others? How does this comparison affect your emotions and financial decisions? What strategies do you use to avoid falling into the trap of social comparison? Share your insights and tips in the comments. 6. Accept what you cannot change. Finally, our sixth Stoic mindset shift is essential for navigating any economic climate. Accept what you cannot change. Life inevitably throws curveballs, and financial challenges are no exception. There will be times when we face job loss, unexpected expenses, economic downturns, or other financial setbacks that are simply beyond our control. In these situations, Stoicism offers a powerful path to resilience. Acceptance, in the Stoic sense, is not passive resignation or giving up. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation, recognizing what is within our control and what is not, and focusing our energy on what we can influence. Dwelling on what could have been or what should have been is unproductive and only leads to further distress. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to accept the present moment, even if it's challenging, and to focus on moving forward with wisdom and determination. In the face of financial challenges that are beyond our control, acceptance might involve acknowledging the emotional impact. It's okay to feel disappointed, frustrated, or even sad when facing financial setbacks. Acknowledge these emotions without judgment. Focusing on problem solving. Once you've accepted the situation, shift your energy towards identifying solutions and taking action. What can you do to mitigate the impact of the challenge? Seeking support. Don't be afraid to reach out to trusted friends, family members, or financial advisors for support and guidance. Learning from the experience. Even difficult financial experiences can be valuable learning opportunities. What can you learn from this situation to better prepare for future challenges? By practicing acceptance, we cultivate inner resilience and financial confidence that is not dependent on external circumstances being perfect. We recognize that life is full of ups and downs, and that our true strength lies in our ability to adapt, learn, and move forward with virtue and determination, regardless of what we cannot change. Have you faced financial challenges that were beyond your control? How did you cope with those situations? What role did acceptance play in your resilience and recovery? Share your experiences and insights in the comments. And there you have it, 6 Stoic mindset shifts to cultivate unshakable financial confidence in any economy. Remember, true financial confidence isn't about predicting the future or eliminating all financial risks. It's about building inner strength, wisdom, and virtue that empowers you to navigate any financial situation with peace, resilience, and purpose. By practicing detachment from outcomes, controlling your reactions, building assets, practicing generosity, avoiding comparisons, and accepting what you cannot change, you can transform your relationship with money and thrive, no matter what the economy brings. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found these Stoic principles valuable and inspiring. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more Stoic wisdom, and share this video with anyone who could benefit from these insights. And most importantly, keep practicing Stoicism in your daily life. Until next time, take care and stay virtuous.